Okay, I just made this video because I just wanted to rant about problems going on in my life, and if you're struggling, probably you can relate to me too. I recently broke up with my girlfriend not long ago, like a couple weeks ago, and around that time, she and I have been dating for around 4 years now. It was a really heartbreaking moment for me, and as well, I made the decision for both of us to break up. Yeah, it was really hard for me to break up with this person because, we've been dating for 4 years. I was just, in general, really emotionally attached to her, like deeply attached. After a few days of not talking to her and anyone else, my days felt really empty in a way that there's no one to talk to. Sure, I have friends that I could talk to, or you could just hang out with. For me, I didn't want that. I wanted to talk to someone where I could finally be myself, having a conversation where I can say whatever I want or to vent my feelings away without someone making fun of me or making jokes when it comes to very serious conversation. I miss that feeling. I would talk to my ex and tell them how I was struggling through something and that I'm not okay, you know, and she would always talk to me in a way of it's okay to feel this way and that it's not going to last forever. And she was right because whenever I felt those things and I just felt like I was just too depressed and that's going to last forever, it just didn't. It was just there and then it's gone. Now it's been a bit that I've really talked to someone and it really hurts because I've been really bottling up my feelings for a while now. Eventually, I learned that breakups happen. It was really one of my first relationships after all. It was really hard moving on because even though it's been only 4 years, she played a really big part of my life. Throughout my teenage years, uh, I started dating her, so around middle school to high school. And our relationship was an online or, yeah, long distance relationship. So if you could imagine, she and I would be on our phones talking to each other all day and as well be on the phone. She would always make me smile and made me think that everything in general was okay. At that time, yeah, I wasn't really ready for a relationship, but she showed me that she was a really special person in my heart. And like, I'm really an impulsive person, so I would just go on and start dating this person because, I thought she was the one. Um, yeah, she was one of the most beautiful people I've met in my life, other than my mom, because she's the one who raised me. As a son, you really have to appreciate your own parents who raised you because you don't know how much they've provided for you. Continuing on forward, it was just it was just in general painful just breaking up and not talking to someone you've known for a while, for a couple days. I learned that you'll have to eventually move on and that you're free. The reason why I broke up with her is because we were both going through a hard time at school, meaning that as soon as high school started to really come towards us and make us a lot busier, knowing that we need mental breaks every time after school or the week. It was just in general like time consuming and a lot of work. After noticing that for a while, I've decided that maybe we both just need a general break and time away from ourselves and not worrying about relationship during school when it's really busy. When I confessed to her, she agreed along and said that she just in general needed a break. And yeah, one snap, and we haven't talked to each other for a while now. When I learned that I was free, I learned that I can pretty much do whatever I want and start talking to whoever I want now. And after nights of not sleeping, I decided to let go of my old self and start doing whatever I want because, she would always pop up on my mind and start to make me miss her even more and as well think of her, thinking in my head that, yeah, I made a I made a regret breaking up with her. I would, even though guys don't like to cry all the time, just thinking of her and knowing that she's gone, I would break down and just think to myself that it's not okay anymore. She's gone. So yeah. Later then I noticed my grades were starting to drop because I was just too emotionally hurt all the time. I remember I would go from A's and B's from B's to C's. Sure they may be good for you guys, but in your opinions, but for me I'm an Asian, so it's not good for me. It's not a good look. So I decided to let myself talk more to people, specifically girls, because I just don't want to be that type of guy to just only have those guy friends that he would just talk to. And the only person he would think of that's a girl is just their ex that they've been dating for a long time now. It's just really painful because that was me before. Trust me. Eventually, I started talking to this one girl that is in one of my classes that I already already take. Um, I really enjoy talking to her, and already she and I have been making awesome ass memories, and in general, it's just really fun. Then I realized that I also have this freedom just to go hang out with friends and hang out whoever I want. Uh, because because I like hanging out. But yeah, I contacted one of my friends asking if they could probably go out and do some exploring. Just going up buildings, checking out the view. It was like pretty awesome. So I got him to hang out with me. We went up to this parking lot. We went all the way to the top, at least 12 floors high. I know it may not be that tall, but we saw this like amazing view. Like we saw the city from here. It was awesome. I felt free, but yet as if it's from winter to spring. It was hella cold. Um, and also from looking below, I was scared out of my mind that I might fall because, dude, I have a huge fear of heights. So yeah, continue on forward again. It has been a month that she and I broke up, and I felt more free, really. And I've thought of her less and less. I felt less sad and depressed noticing that because I've recently reflected and noticed that. And my grades still were around the same, but it's slowly increasing, which is getting good. But it's going. Yes, there would be some nights and times in my day that I would randomly think about her and already feel sad. Now, with those times, it lasted pretty quickly, and know that I should move on and that it's not really worth it to just be thinking about her, even though it's been like a whole month. Now, with my decision reflecting back, I feel more glad that I've decided to take more time to myself and split up our relationship. Since she and I went through like a long distance relationship, that meant I was just, basically on my phone and going inside my dark room all the time. I just grew more attachment to her and my phone. It caused me to stay home frequently, not going outside as much as I used to be, and as well being more unhealthy as I would stay in a dark room and just be on my phone and play games on screens, not drink a lot of water for whatever reason, and stay up really late, up to 3 or 4 o'clock during school nights. And as you would assume, yes, it caused me to have a corn addiction. Uh, I was really unhealthy, and it was not at the best time in my life when this happened. When I was at my freshman year of high school, it just got really bad. Now breaking up with her, and meaning which means I'm going outside more frequently, talking and socializing more frequently, drinking more water, caused me to stop these bad habits, and overall grew more healthier. I remember before I used to watch corn almost every day and do what I do at least 2 to 3 times a day. It was really bad. Now since it's been a month since I broken up with her, I've started to become more healthy because I've decided to do more healthy things. And now I'm proud of myself because it's now been a week since I haven't watched corn at all, and through it I haven't done anything. Like I haven't had any dirty thoughts at all. It was like I felt free. I felt more clean. As of now, I'm working towards my goals, mostly my grades, just to bring them up because I want my parents to be happy knowing that their son is going to get past high school and that he'll be strong on his own. Sure, it took almost a bit for me to really move on and out of this 4 year relationship. All it really takes is time and self reflection. If you ever want to move on from someone that you're deeply emotionally attached to, if you're so deeply attached to this person, and if you want to get out of it and want to stop thinking of them more and more to the point where it's painful, I suggest you should try going outside more and doing more activities that focuses on your brain. For example, I started new hobbies, going back into drawing as well as making videos and on basically on doing what I do on my hobbies. And just in general, just be with your friends, socialize more. There are some habits I still need to get out of, such as being attached to people that I talk to a lot. It's really bad. I need to stop that. So yeah, I started this YouTube channel because wanted, I want somewhere where I could just rant about my problems and see if you guys or whoever watches this video go through the same thing, and as well in general and see if I could help you guys because I'm the person who wants to help others while I'm trying to help myself, going through the same thing. If you're going through something relating to my story or my problems, hopefully what I said to try to forget and move on also helped you out because I don't want you stuck in the same process or same problem as me. Now, talking out of topic, this will be my new Minecraft survival world that I'm starting right now. So, whatever rants I yap about, this is just going to be the same Minecraft world. But yeah, not gonna lie, though, I made a lot of progress, even though, even through mining, and I found like a really dead village, which I haven't seen in a long time. For my plan of this village, I'm basically just gonna live in it, using the villagers just to trade for like a bunch of godly stuff, and as well as renovating into my own village. Therefore, I'll have to keep the villagers somewhere in the same area where nothing dangerous can get to them, and as well just slime them all. Basically, so yeah, just I'm just gonna build like a room full of villagers and beds where they can just rest for a while. Once I keep them underground, I'm just going to break every structure and fix the terrain and just start renovating from there. I will post around once a week and just updating around the Minecraft server and what I'm doing because it's like a Minecraft server where I just don't want to mine off camera and just make like a whole large ass base without making a video of it or just showing how I did it. Anyways, that's about it for the video. If you stayed here for that long, I'm really grateful that you just came in to listen. I really appreciate that. Honestly, thank you so much. I just wanted to have someone at least listen through my problems. And yeah, you have a really great night, day, afternoon, and I'll see you around next week. Thanks for listening.